Kia ora guys, Adam Goodwillie here and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, well welcome. Today we're going to be going over how to add fog into your images. It's a cool, dramatic, moody looking effect. Well, we're going to be using Photoshop. I'm personally using Photoshop 2021, but this is a super easy technique that I'm going to be showing you guys. So let's jump into it. So first off, we've got my shot that I've taken with Lindsay on a paddleboard and Vermilion Lakes on a full moon. I think this looks cool, but what I'm going to do is just add a little bit of fog down here. So first off, I'm just going to create another layer. You can do is bring this down to the plus down here, or you can go Command J. And then we're going to come up to Filter, come down to Render, and then go Clouds. Cool. Now we're going to Command and minus to go out a bit, Command T or Control T, yes. And we're just going to bring this down just a little bit, just about halfway. And then we're going to right click it and go Perspective. And we drag this corner out and just bring it up, just so it goes along the horizon there. And push Enter. Bada bing, bada boom. Now what we're going to do is come over here and then bring this down to screen. And we can zoom in by Command plus. And then we're just going to bring the opacity down. Actually, what am I doing? So what we're going to do now, since we're zoomed in, we're going to create a layer mask just down here with the little camera icon. Click that. And we are going to go Command I, and you're going to invert the layer. Now we're going to push B for the brush tool, or you can choose the brush tool over here. B is a shortcut, nice and easy. And now that we have a black background here, over here is where your colors are. Now if you push X, you'll change it, or you can just choose these little arrows here. But X, we want a white mask. Now for the brush, we have got well, it doesn't matter about the size at the moment. Hardness at 0, and you want a soft brush. And just opacity. Now I'm going to bring the opacity down, because if you just paint it at 100, or bring this up with the brackets, you can just make your brush bigger and smaller. And if you put that on there, it looks like shit. So what I'm going to do is Command Z and get that away from you, and I'm going to bring the opacity down. You just want to fill this in just a little bit, so I'm going to bring it into 10. Then I'm just going to use the water just the back here. Gives that moody looking effect, like I'm on a swamp. Now I only want the back of it just a little bit thicker, and at the front I want it not as thick. So I'm going to come down to 2, make it a bit bigger, just a faint fog in the foreground here. Now if you do go over Lindsay here, or go over your subject and you don't want it, that's too much, again just push X, and since it's a black brush now and you're using a black background, we can zoom in, make your brush smaller with the brackets. I'm just going to paint her in, sorry. She'll slap me if she sees this. I don't want it over my subject, so we're just going to paint it around it. Cool. And then again, if you think that's too much fog just in the background here, you can do the same thing as make it into a black brush and just go over and it'll take away the thickness of it. Okay, nice and simple. So another thing that we're going to do for this layer here is come up to Filter, go into Blur, Gaussian Blur. I'm just going to blur out the fog just a little bit. This one's really up to you. The higher you have it, the more blob it's going to be, and sort of like a smoky effect to it if you want to do that. I'm just going to bring mine down to, we'll go 6.6. You can bring it to whatever you like. I'm just going to bring mine to 6.6. So next all I'm going to come down to is down to the adjustment layers. Comes up to curves, bring in some curves, bring a little bit of the highlights in here, just to give me a little bit up there. And then all I'm going to do is bring the opacity down so it blends in a little bit better. Same with the fog layer, the layer 1 here. I'm just going to bring the opacity down on that to 80. Cool, that's a simple technique. Now that's at night time. I am going to show you another one, which I'll jump into now. So here's a shot of Lake Louise. I took this at sunrise. It was an awesome sunrise. But as you can see, there is some fog already on the foreground here, very back. So what we're going to do is just emphasize that. So we're going to go Command J, just again, bring this down here to render, clouds, well, finished. Just kidding, obviously. I'm going to screen it again, Command T to get the see what it looks like. Bring it down here, just a little bit above the horizon there, and then back into perspective. Stretch it out so it looks like it's in line with the water. And then all we're going to do is make a layer mask. Bring it closer. Command I to invert that layer mask, and I'm just going to bring the opacity just down to 5. And white brush, pushing X. And the more and more you go over that same layer, the thicker it will get. So at the back I wanted it super thick, so I'm going to give it some more layers there. And you can bring the opacity up if you want to. So then I'm just going to bring on the curves layer, give it a little bit of adjustment up here, get a little bit brighter, and bring the opacity down on that, and bring the opacity down your layers. And then I'll just quickly do a Gaussian Blur, filter, Gaussian Blur, come down here. 7.4. Here we go. So it just looks like it's all natural flowing through the image. So that was pretty much it for how to do the fog technique. Super simple, fast, easy to go through, and it gives a little bit of a oomph to your photos. It just gives it a more dramatic look to it, and just like what you see with the eye, the camera doesn't always pick up with the fog. So here's a quick, easy way to do it. I hope you like that, guys. I hope you guys are staying safe, keeping up well. I'm in quarantine right now, that's why I'm saying that. So I hope this has helped you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll be seeing you guys. Oh, wait. Make sure you hit that subscribe and the like and the little bell. Here we are, got that out of the way. But anyway, thank you for watching again, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Peace.